updated logic, we'll just be playing along a little bit. So yeah, let's just jump right in. We don't need a timer. Who needs timers? Yeah, you can ask any questions about. Like, I'll be talking about my thought process through the logic. I can show off how to do minor glitches if you want. Whatever you guys want for a tutorial. What's up, Sarah? God. The 216 counts for like a bunch of stuff that you don't get normally in like Misery Miner and stuff like that. So it won't be the full 216, but it'll be a lot. Yeah, nice hookshot. We also got a bomb drop already, so that's good. So generally I like to start with going to the uncle first. You get an opportunity at a tree pull. Along with the 2 items and some magic. Dang, Sarah, that sounds crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way up to Lost Woods. I also got this shiny new input display so that when I do show off how to do minor glitches and stuff, you can actually see. How many pugs do I have? I own 0, but I grew up with 2 and my parents have 1 now. Yeah, if I find a sword in the uncle area, I'll generally do escape first. If I lived on my own, I'd probably have a pug. But I don't live on my own, so. Alright. Am I gonna explain pumping? No. No. Pumping is not something that needs to be explained. I'm also gonna generally try to follow the logic today. Like, I won't do dark rooms. I will try to follow the logic as closely as possible. No hovering, I'm out. This is pretty standard early route going through Kakariko.
Logical Andy Andy Wendy ah.
I generally try to get as many of these ruby pots as I can, just because money's usually pretty tight early on. But what do you do if you come to Kakariko without bombs, not enough rupees? I can show you. So if I don't have enough bombs, there's 2 things you can do actually. One of them is you can save and quit Sanctuary, come to Kakariko like you normally would, and just start from the bottom up. So you would do Bar Bottle first and hope you get money there. And then if you didn't get money here, you would, if you didn't get money or bombs there, you would come down here to the bottom left of the screen. That bush right there is always a 50-50 bomb drop. So you can get a bomb there, and then bombing the shed down here. There's 4 bombs under pots in here. So this is a pretty good farm place if you don't get money or bombs early. You also can kill 2 rats, and they can drop stuff. And then if you don't get the 50-50 bomb, you can just come in there and reload it. Other than that, there's not too much else you can do. The other option is to, if you're heading to Kakariko, just save and quit back to the house and just approach it from the south. I can walk over there once I check race game and show you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I don't need those reviews. So, another option is, before going to Kakariko, you save and quit the house, and you just approach from this direction. And on your way, these bushes... Let me hookshot this dude real quick. These bushes right here, this one right here, and this one right here are both 50-50 bombs as well. So you can get your bomb drop from here instead, and then if you don't get any bombs, you can just come up here real quick to reload them. But yeah, it's the 4th one down in this one, and the 5th one down in that row. I don't have a bottle, so I can't get a kit item. What's up, GD Tog? How you doing, dude? So, I got a glove on library, so I'm gonna get boots relatively early. Titansmith locks a bunch of stuff, so you can also take a look at this. We got 3 crystals in the light world, along with the desert good crystal. Did I get a bottle? I must not have noticed. Oops. I can go back and get it later. I do have a bottle. And a net. I don't have net on my tractor, though. That's what I get for talking. Okay, so... Oh, so in here, if you have the hookshot or the mirror, it's best to use it on here. You can push the block and either mirror it or hookshot to the chest. That way you avoid making multiple trips in here. Nice hero killer. It's a mini Moldorm cave. You can use bombs in here if you want. Bombs are pretty tricky. If you have another weapon, I highly recommend using that instead. Alright, we're gonna get this heart. Give me the goods. There's the boots. And the flute. Alright. So we're immediately going back to Sanctuary. Yeah, the stun drops can be anything. They're just constant per seed. So they will always drop 5 arrows for me in this seed. So that's a good way to figure out drops too. If you have a stun item, if you get one early enough at least, it's good to know what the stun item is in case it's something important like money or... Why not check Vanilla Ice Rod? It'd be faster to flute there, and since I'm going to unlock the flute anyways, it's faster to just save and quit there. Unlock the flute, and flute that way. What's a PA? I can come back and check Sick Kid, because I forgot before. So that's also good. Let's see what he's got. He had a sword. That's pretty good. Alright, so without Moon Pearl and without money, I won't fake flipper here. Especially with the flute, fake flippering is like super quick access for me now. So breaking the logic by fake flippering is swords don't prevent illness. Fortunately not. Use pizza. Alright. So we have a couple options at this point. We can do Escape. Could do Sahasrara. Could go to Death Mountain. We're gonna go to Death Mountain real quick. No we're not. We're gonna go to Escape. Change my mind. I bought one pretty recently. My old one didn't work anymore because it was not in a very sturdy box. So Escape, there's 6 total items. The only things that you can get in here in chests that aren't potential items are a small key and a map. So keeping track of those 2 things, you can figure out how many more items are left. Oops. Yeah, gloves at the library. Okay. What's up, Sushi? I have an older one on YouTube already, but this one's more updated. Well, it will be more updated. The one I did on a while ago doesn't have all the chests that this one has. Oh, God. Alright, so that's all that there is in here so far. Yo, Bite-Sized BK, welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new emotes. Give my boy he a big ol' thank you. I didn't want to go here, but we're already here, so we're just gonna take a look. Take a quick stop in my boy Agnes Cave. How you doing, EA? Hope your day's going well. What's up, BDF? Okay. Now let's go get that glove. Then I can check. Do back Escape. Oops. All right. I'm doing good, BDF. Working and lurking, hell yeah. Let's check out Death Mountain real quick. Just take a look at what's up here. We don't have any access to anything besides these, or the one item in Spectacle Rock. Oops. And, well, and seeing what's on Spectacle Rock. This is where it ends. So spin speed is a minor glitch that you can use. It's not super useful, but it's pretty simple. Just charge your sword, Then you roll your thumb from B to A, releasing the spin attack. You want to press A 1 frame after. Easy. Oh, baby. What?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Andy Wandy on Andy Wandy on Andy Wandy on Andy Commandy Andy Grill.
Yo, Hiei with the 2,000 biddies. Thanks a lot, Hiei. Appreciate it a lot. Goodness gracious. Alright. There's the Titan's mitts. And the red cane. Okay. Yo, Polar Burr with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support, bud. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Alright, so I have Dark World access, but I don't have Moon Pearl yet, so it doesn't really help me too much. So we're gonna come up here to Sahashala real quick. So having gloves now actually does put Zora in the available possibilities. So I don't get money in Eastern. I guess either way, I'll probably show how to do Houlihan Room easily with gloves after this. Get a free 200 and some rupees. What's wrong with my hair? What do you mean? Why is it so short? Was that Silver's? No, that was just a single arrow. Some money. It's like sticking out. It does that sometimes. So with the hookshot, we can come down here. Actually, just hookshot this chest. Yeah, it's all an honor system kind of thing. There's preventative measures to... Well, that's good. There's definitely things in place to make sure that people don't cheat. Alright, so... I don't have lamp yet, so I can't check anything else in here. So we're just gonna leave. Okay, so let's get some money. We'll go check Zora. Other than that, there's not too much else I can do. I can go on Death Mountain, actually, so I'm gonna do that after this. So, if you have gloves, you can get to Houlihan Room real easy. Just push this open, place a bomb. Doesn't have to be super precise or anything, you just bomb yourself in this hole. And... voila. Easy money. No, I'm gonna try not to go through dark rooms and stuff to break logic. Alright, so with Hookshot, we're gonna come over here. Oops, that's the flute. I hope Doug doesn't pick me up. Okay, we're good. Alright, so you could check the 2 chests in the Dark World here as the bunny, but that's never required in the logic. Alright. Why does that room exist? It's a crash prevention room, essentially. Blue cane, Master Sword. Some more money. Alright. So bomb jump here. Saves a little time. It's not super precise. Just need to be kind of close to the pit. And then you just go down somewhere close to the bottom. It's pretty lenient. Saves a decent chunk of time to learn. So, or it saves a decent chunk of time, so it's worth learning. Just a red shield. You throw it to the side of the pit so that you can walk in the door more quickly. So this is the last thing I can check up here without Moon Pearl. And there's the Moon Pearl. So with that, we will be going to Dark Death Mountain. Well, so the reason... That's a bomb. The reason the crystal hand room is there is because if the game... Like, normally what happens is you offset the game screen, and the game doesn't know what to do when that happens. So the game would crash normally. But because of the crystal hand room, the way they programmed it was that if something happens when you fall down a hole and the game doesn't understand where it should put you, it'll just put you there instead. Nithrak with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you very much for the support, I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Alright, so we're going to take a look at what Turtle Rock Medallion is. It's Quake. We're also going to take a look at this. We got Green Pendant. We got Good Crystal. We got... Oops. Pendant and... Pendant. Okay. What's up, Taka? What's up? Yeah, I've entered Crystal Hand Room by accident before. It happens sometimes. It's pretty hard to do by accident, but it can definitely happen. I don't have mirror, so I can't check the upper item. I do have blue cane. I don't have hammer, so there's nothing else I can do up here. So we're out. Now the red crystals have been there for a couple versions now. It's basically to help differentiate crystals 5 and 6 from all the rest more easily. Alright, so normally you have to dash into this, but there's a way you can do it without dashing. And basically, it just the game is just looking for an up input while you're dashing. Wow, hold on. Okay, so if you slash your sword left or right, or if you don't have a sword, you just slash left or right, and you just hold up and tap A. It'll open the tomb as well. And there's a tempered sword. Alright. Alright. So from here, we're gonna go to the Dark World. So we have Fire Rod, so we're just gonna go straight to Skullwoods. We can beat that dungeon. It'll be nice and quick. Some people like to just go straight to the end of the dungeon and kill Mothula. And some people like to full clear it on their way to Mothula. I don't really have a preference. Any thoughts on the Super NT? I don't know much about it yet, but I have some friends that have them, and I'm interested to see how they compare to console. Oh god.
Andy Hart.
Yo, Sarah with the 1337 donation. Appreciate it a lot, Sarah. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Sarah. Alright, so there's the last item. So we are going to just go straight to the boss, and we're good to go. Or would be good to go, but alright, so Fire Rod. Alright, since I only have 3 hearts, I'm actually gonna come do this chest first and just Death Ward. Thanks, Child Croat. Hey, that sucks, Sarah. Hopefully you can avoid it. What's up, Team Major? How you doing? With Have Magic, I can just kind of spam Fire Rods here. There's a heart under there if you need a heart. Does this v28? Yes. Yeah, I'm doing a 100% collection thing, Kataka. This boss is pretty easy with Tempered Sword. It's just 4 slashes. Alright, so this seed actually, I get to, it gets to show one of the v28 updates. So this particular seed actually has the Skullwoods big key in the big chest, which is possible in some cases. In Skullwoods and Swamp, you don't need the big keys anywhere. So, those big keys can be in the big chests. There's one more key I have to get, or one more chest I have to open. This chest will always be a small key, so if you don't need it, you don't have to grab it. But the reason that chest is always a small key is because if you fall down that hole and it's not a small key, you're stuck, and you have to save and quit. So, we will not be able to open that chest, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, no mirror yet, no cape yet, so we can't do either of the 2 locations in North Hyrule. There's blue mail. So I'm not gonna go into Thieves Town quite yet. I'm gonna go through the South Dark World loop first, hoping I get Hammer, essentially. There's Ice Rod. Yeah, it'll be highlighted on Twitch and uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, there's a couple situations that work like that. Ziambe. There's Tower of Hera, the small key can be in the basement, so it's never accessible. Thieves Town can have the small key in the big chest, so the big chest is never accessible. Skullwoods and Swamp can both have big keys in the big chest. I think that might be it. Just those 4 situations. Even though Ice Palace doesn't need the big key with the bomb jump route, it does if you don't bomb jump, so big key can't be in Ice Palace chest. Okay, so no mirrors, so we can't check Cave 45 or Sacred Grove Cave. Game that talks to my boy Stumpy. Already have bombs out. Okay. There's a mushroom. A bottle. Okay. So we're gonna turn the mushroom in and then probably go into Thieves Town. Hybrid Snake with the 5 months in a row. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. When and how do I decide to route in Pyramid and Catfish? I'll generally do Pyramid before I go to Palace of Darkness. But I can't get Pyramid yet without Flippers or Hammer, so... I wanted to see what this was. It's Bombos. How do I cancel my dashes without turning? I just hold down, like, if I'm dashing down, I hold down and just tap another direction. You just press a diagonal. It's not too hard. Take a look at these 2 chests. There's that hammer. Alright. So, that opens up a couple things for us. We're gonna head to Thieves Town first. What's up, Kelsey? Also, hi, YouTube. That's a good question, Kelsey. Get some green and mean. Why do I avoid swamp even with all the required items? I don't usually. Swamp is a long dungeon to clear, so I'll do, like, if I have the choice between, like, a Thieves Town or a swamp, I'll do Thieves Town first, because Thieves Town you have to clear a lot of no matter what. Where swamp you don't. But... So I have the small key and the big key already. There's Quake. Oh god. So there's Turtle Rock access. I can actually beat Turtle Rock right now, which is pretty interesting. Okay. Yeah, these sounds 4 items. But like I said, Thieves Town you have to clear almost all of no matter what, whether you're still looking for items or not. Whereas Swamp, there's a very significant difference in time it takes between a full clear and a go mode clear. No, I couldn't beat Turtle Rock without Lamp. It is dizzy. What's up, hunters? The lamp dagger zone. Oh god. Map. There's the compass and one more item in here. Nothing too great in here. Maybe we'll get a nice pendant. So at this point, Palace of Darkness is open to me. I still need flippers for Ice Palace. Whew. Oh god. I messed this fight up a little bit. But it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid breaking logic. I'm gonna show how to fake flipper, but I'm not gonna use it to my advantage. Okay, so without mirror, I'm gonna come down here. So I don't know if this was the case in the older logic that I did this in, but now the Smith and the purple chest can both have the mirror. Because they transition with you through save and quit. So I'm going to grab him, do Hammer Pit Cave, and then save and quit back to play. Yo, DJ with the 2 months of Twitch Prime in a row. I appreciate it a lot, dude. Hope you're doing well. Oops. Can you save and quit with the super bomb and blow up Swamp Palace? I don't know why you'd want to blow up Swamp Palace, but I don't think the super bomb follows you through a save and quit. Alright, so now with the hammer I could actually show off another minor glitch. So, without powder, without powder, if you have the cane and the mirror and the mushroom, I already gave the mushroom away. Well, okay, so I can't do this, but I forgot I gave the mushroom already. But if you have the mushroom and the cane of Samaria, you can actually fake powder by using the cane without magic and immediately menuing the mushroom, and then it'll just use powder for you. But I don't have the mushroom anymore, so I can't do it. But it's something to think about if it'll save you a trip back to Kakariko or something like that. Okay. So we're gonna go to Hera. Oh god. No, you can't give the witch the powder. It only works one way. It's the best way to get to 0 magic. Using magic items, generally. I mean, you don't really need 0 magic, you just need the error message to pop up when you try and use Cane of Samaria. Or like the error noise. Will I make a stream about how to make all the major glitches? Probably not, because that's a lot more complicated. So Tempered Sword, I can actually just kill these guys with slashes. Don't have to worry about doing anything fancy.
Andy commandy 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 Andy commandy.
Alright, so with boots here, I will just hookshot across. Apparently not. Well. I might be stuck. I don't have any magic, so we're just gonna go down here, I guess. Gweg, thanks for the 10 months in a row. I can safely say that's never happened before. Fire Rod can hit the crystal thing, but I don't have magic. It's okay, this had the book, so I would have come down here anyways. Kind of Ziambe, but Argus Quick Kill is a little more complicated. Alright, let's try this again. I guess I should show... Hold on, we're going to show how to bomb jump real quick. Okay, so this bomb jump, it's pretty simple. You can just hold your sword out. You want to hold your sword out when you're backing up, because holding your sword out lowers your the amount you move per frame. So without boots, you have to be 2 pixels away from the pit. With boots, it's a little simpler. You can be up to 6 pixels away from the pit. You just turn and you dash and land on your explosion. That is what causes the window to be increased to 6 pixels. It's not too bad. Messing around with it yourself is good to figure out pixels and stuff like that. I don't know the bomb jump back from the chest because I would never do it. Alright, so the Moldorm with the Tempered Sword or the Hammer, you want to use those above anything else. The Tempered Sword is just a slash and a spin attack. If you have the hammer, it's only 3 hammers. Okay, so we have the book, so we can come check this out. That's a good green pen. Okay, or green repeat. Let's go to desert. Let's go to desert. Nice. Cool. Okay, so boots are required for this desert. There's a nice small key. There's only 2 items in desert. So there's only 1 more in here. Big key has to be on this right side because of where the small key was and where the heart being in that other chest. big key. Eh. And the powder. Alright. So, normal seed, I would know that I don't need any more items and I would just go straight to Lambo from here. But we're gonna stop and get the big chest real quick, even though it's just a map or a compass. I love book mashing, dude. It's so good. Alright, so come down here. We're gonna get this heart piece, I think. Yeah. And I was hoping for mirror by the time I got to big game, but that didn't end up happening. So I'll have to go back later and get it. How do you key dash? Is that an actual question? Okay, so key dashing. The way dashing works is you move at 4 pixels per frame. So the reason key dashing works is lining up somewhere that's a multiple of 4 pixels away from the door will cause you to hit the first pixel of the door and actually stop at the first pixel of the door on the same frame. So that's why you don't bump when you key dash. So you just have to be a multiple of 4 pixels away the door when you start your dash to key dash. A lot of the times you can line up against walls or dash up against objects to make that happen. Like this key dash right here is making sure that I dash up against the side of the porch. Just like that. Key dashing doesn't work when you go south, but this key dash should work if I just dash turn against the wall. Different doors have different cues that you can use for them. Some doors don't have any good key dash cues. But yeah. Some of them you don't even have to move. There's one in Thieves Town and one in Kansas Tower where you just don't move. What's up, Al? How you doing? What's up, Taj? Alright, so I already did... Let's just do maze game real quick and powder. Time for unfake powder, exactly. Alright, so that was nothing. So let's hit up Pyramid.
Hey, I want a bone next to my name. Thanks.
Yo, Nightmare, thanks for the 1,000 bone biddies. Hope you enjoy your bone, dude. Okay, So after this, we're gonna hit up Pyramid and Catfish, and then dip into Pod. Still don't know where that lamp is. Six seconds. Easy. Turtle Rock is an option as well. So is Spike Cave. No, I'm not gonna hammer jump in the Pod. What's up, Shadow Angel? Nice bone. Nice bone! I still need to do purple chest as well. Yeah, the only thing Hammer Jump does in a normal open seed is, like, you know, save a couple seconds in routing. But it's not super useful. And the only time it saves in routing is if you get an early big heat. But yeah, Key Sanity is pretty much something you need to know. It's one of those things in Key Sanity where it, you know, takes away one item that you need to complete the dungeon. So it's really silly to not know it. Yo, I'm rich. Alright, off the pot. So, gotta remember that I don't have lamp. I will say though that learning dark rooms is also pretty important. In cases like this, it prevents double visits. It lets you check, you know, some stuff more quickly. Rather than like Old Man, I have to go back to Old Man at some point and get him when I get the lamp. So there's a lot of things that like you can just save some time overall by knowing how to do without the lamp. So I recommend learning. But also not required. Some of the rooms are super easy to learn too, like Old Man's not very difficult. The right side dark room is not super difficult. But some of them are fairly rough. Mired dark room's pretty hard. The dark maze in this dungeon's pretty hard. So I'm hoping to find lamp in here. Could be in Turtle Rock as well. If I find flippers, it can be a nice palace. Agate Tower Dark's not... Agate Tower Dark is bad if you don't have fire on. All the dark rooms have lamps you can light. I can actually show that off. The eastern dark room before the boss has a lamp. The right side dark room in this dungeon has a lamp you can light. So with Fire Rod, it makes some things easier. Turtle room later, on your way to Helma, has a lamp you can light. So showing those off would actually be pretty useful. I don't have any more small keys, so I can't. Ugh! Alright. So I guess we're going to Turtle Rock. So still don't have a mirror, still don't have flippers. Still don't have a cape. Where's this lamp at? Alright, so it's a little quicker to do this left side before the right side, just because there's less extra movement on the conveyor pad. I don't know what you want to call this. Smarry track. It's a bubble one. Lamp and purple chest. That's a possibility, actually. And here you want to light all 4 torches and then Hookshot to this left one ideally, just because it gives you less movement time back to the door. There's the flippers. If you're not comfortable with doing all of this stuff, if you have the mirror, you can always mirror here as well. It's not too much slower. It's not always a key, but you need a small key to get through this door. This pokey drops a small key, and then you need a small key for the next door. So there's always going to be 2 small keys in chests out of the ones that are this early in the dungeon. Yeah, we're showing off fake flippers. That's fine. Fake flippers is easy enough. Alright. So still no lamp, so I won't be able to check the back half of the dungeon. So with Gold Sword, you can slash the Pokies. It just takes 2 slashes. With Tempered, spinning them will hit them twice and kill them. With any sword less than Tempered, I recommend using the Fire Rod. It's a pain to kill them with the Master Sword. I can still show off Fake Flipper Hobo Exit. And I don't have Mirror, so I'm gonna have to come back here to do Mimic Cave as well, so that's cool. So you need 2 small keys to get to Trinex from this point. So if you don't need to check any more items in here, you're in go mode or whatever, stealing the Poke key unless you need it to get the big key is usually a pretty good move. Alright, so I can't do anything else in here. But we got flippers, so we're out of here. Ice Palace time. They do not do 8 hearts. They do 4 hearts normally. Alright, so Hobo. Fake Flippering from Hobo. You want to line up against this, but a little less. So you can see, like, lined up straight against this, you're this high against the ledge. If you go a little bit down, you get stuck here. And so you jump in, like, 1 pixel down there. So I'm gonna do the Zora stuff. Before going to Ice Palace. There's a shovel. A and B both swim, so I tap them like one after the other to make sure I don't miss the swim. Yeah, when you do that jump to Hobo Fake Flipper back, you just want to make sure you only hold right, nothing else. Yeah, it's a soft lock. You end up landing, you end up transitioning before you hit the water, so you hit the water on the other side, and the game, you drown and the game tries to put you back where it thinks you are, and that takes a little while. It can lead to a hard lock. So it'll drown you, scroll you for a little while, and then it's a soft lock. You have to save and quit, but if you move before you save and quit, it's a hard lock. It's real good. There's red mail. Alright, well that was fun. Alright, so here, the logic will never require it, or the rando will never require it, but learning this bomb jump saves you a pretty significant amount of time on routing. So I can explain a little bit. So you want to line up against this top wall, and you want to right here. I usually look at the shadow. The shadow sticks out pretty even with the little spikes on the side. I don't know if you can. Do I have my cursor capture on here? I do. So the shadow lines up pretty much evenly with this. Place the bomb, then you move down. I want to move down one more pixel. Oh god. So we're gonna do that again because I didn't get to show the pixel that works with this setup. Okay. So right here, you can see that there is one blue pixel of the floor between the top of my sword and the bomb. This works for all the lineups from Master Sword to Gold Sword. There's always going to be that one pixel of blue. So lining up flat against the top wall, this will be the 100% consistent setup. With Gold Sword, is it no pixel? I don't know. I don't even know the last time I've gotten Gold Sword in a rando. If you want to do it a little, there's another method you can do that kind of adds to the pixel allowance, where you walk into this room and just hold straight left. You get put on one pixel below the top wall, and this opens up the pixel range quite a bit. So just holding left from the door and dash turning, like even something like this works. Just like that. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. No, I don't know if that will. So, anyways, bomb jump definitely takes some practice. But we're fine. That really works. Some magic there if you need magic. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty low. Taga, you know? If you don't have boots, you can hookshot the left side of those stairs for a nice, easy stair entry. It can be a little tricky without boots. Compass. Alright, so there's a bomb jump you can do here as well. Lining up your shadow, right side of your shadow, being past this first spike, placing a bomb and then moving up a little bit so it boosts you directly across instead of downwards, to skip going back up here. Okay. So this chest, I will always check. I'll always check last, unless I'm only looking for one more item still. Just because if I only need one more item and that happens to be it, that actually skips the rest of these chests. But if I need more than one item, opening that chest first won't make me skip the rest of the stuff up here. That's a hammer. Bombos. There's our Meyer entry. Still need the lamp. But I suppose the lamp can be in there now. I think I have 3 bottles with bees in them. I have no big key. So I'm gonna have to, with doing the bomb jump and no small keys at this point, to get the last chest before the big chest, I'll have to drop down here. Drop down here and go up this way. It ends up leading you back up through a small key door, and through a big key door. But with the big key, you normally would have those pegs down, so you would just come over here right off the bat. Oh god. Cold Stair can't have big key, because you need big key to go through this dungeon without the bomb jump. So this would be like the second chest you get in the dungeon. Or I guess the third. Alright, there's always magic in that pot too. There's 2 small magic pots in the room before Cold Stair, but if you end up using more fire rods, like you do in Rando sometimes, keeping track of your magic is pretty important. There's also magic and health and stuff in here. I don't know if you can get to this bunny beam in time. You can. Wow. I didn't know that. There's also the Annie Fairy in the room north of here that you can use powder on if you're low on health. No, Cold Stair can't have big key at all. Without the bomb jump, you need to go through the big key door to get down here at all. What's a battered mage? Yeah, Cold Stair can have a small key if you have the red cane. That'd be desert. Yeah. Okay, so we have Meyer access. We have Pyramid Fairy access. Whew. I still need that lamp. So we're gonna do the Pyramid Fairy real quick. What's that light box? It does not. Shield progression is all based on chests opened, not whether you get your shield taken or not, or whether you buy the red shield. Alright, so with the super bomb you normally can't dash, But with Hookshot, you can hookshot an item and dash. There's a small window after, or you can take damage, and it has the same effect. It's a little tight timing, but it's not too bad if you try it out a little bit. And dashing with the super bomb does save quite a bit of time. Bomb is $100. $100 dues. And I'll always super bomb or super spin speed here, just so I can sit over the bomb without picking it back up. Alright, we're going to Meyer. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Hold on. Yes. That only works if you have the mirror and Aghanim 1 dead. Which I don't have either. So. Alright, so here with this bird you have to be careful that if this is Quake, Quake won't kill the bird. Everything else will kill the bird. But with Quake, the bird will just be flying around you and you'll take damage. So just remember that you should kill that bird if it's Quake before unlocking the dungeon. Is the pug face mod? Yep. Alright, 2 items in Meyer. If you have powder, don't worry too much about taking damage there. There's tons of anti-fairies in this dungeon. What's up, Patty? Oh god. So if you just want to full clear this dungeon, the best route is going to be to light these torches, go north, get the chest, and then go south and get the chest. Oops. Has the least amount of backtracking. Be careful, these slugs, they do a lot of damage. Nice map. Okay, so still looking for that big key. There's a nice boomerang. Still one more item in here. Yeah, this is a rando. Oh, I forgot the bridge doesn't respawn. So the bridge doesn't respawn unless you go 2 rooms away from it. So you have to come all the way back to this room before it respawns if you end up messing up there or falling or something. Okay, so Viddy has the last item. Yeah, Hitaka, it would be. It would have been faster to do pretty much anything besides what I did. I don't have the lamp yet. Oh. Okay. Hey, I found a bow. Okay. So... Alright, well, Patty, I have a tournament match at 9 o'clock. So, if you're okay with only playing for a couple hours, then yeah, let's do it. Whenever I'm done with this. So, this is one of the big reasons why being able to know how to do dark rooms is important. Like, all of these double dips that I've been doing, some of them wouldn't have been super necessary if I had known about double dips. Where did I even get the shovel? Did I get the shovel in here? Or was it in Turtle Rock? Sounds good, Patty. Was it Waterfall? Well, flippers were in Turtle Rock, so basically the same thing. And so here there's a couple different strats you could do. You could bonk across here, like that. You just bonk towards the left or the right side of the staircase and just hold down. You just gotta reload the room because the bumper dudes are there. What's up, can't hit crap? Welcome, dude. Alright, well now I can show without lamp. Alright, just kidding. Well, we found the lamp. So, we can finish this dungeon now. But, if you don't have the lamp, and you want to do this room at least, there's a torch directly to your right. So you can just fire rod, boom, easy. well, still need the mirror. Ideally, I would Death Warp here, but I have a lot of health. What's up, Solidus? Who's your second round tournament match, Solidus? Are you gonna win this time? What's up, Henry? What is that emote? What's up, Bullshire? Bullshire, when you get into chat, so these fireballs, they are random which one explodes first, but after the first one explodes, they always go in clockwise order. Also, most people will hammer this guy's mask with their sword out because it adds length to the sword's upper hitbox, and it's safer because you won't just straight up take damage from walking into his mask. You'll poke him first. Friday afternoon? Okay. Alright, still a mirror, but we have the lamp, so we can do... can finish up Eastern. So at this point, in a normal seed, I'd be in go mode. Because I can finish Meyer and I can finish Eastern. How do you make the speed boost glitch on the stairs? There's two ways to do it. One way is with Hookshot and boots. You just item dash, which is just pressing A and Y at the same time. And then touching a set of manual stairs. The other way is to have your spin, or your sword charged, and release your spin attack. And then 1 frame after you release it, you press the A button. So you just roll your thumb from B to A generally. You can't slash your sword, that's a good indication that you got it. And then you just touch the stairs and you're good to go. Yep. So I still need to get the big key in here because it was lamp locked. And so yeah, knowing how to do dark rooms would have saved a good chunk of time in this seed. But yeah, I recommend learning or trying to learn all of them. Oh god. Okay. Is this another dark room with an easy torch? If you have the fire rod, you just face left or right, light this bad boy up. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that I still need to check that's mirror locked. Alright, so we're gonna go do Meyer. We'll head up and go finish Turtle Rock. And then I'll do GT.
I lost $30 today.
How'd you lose $30, Futon? From the Super Bowl pool thing? Anyways, thanks for the 13 months in a row, Futon. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well, dude. Six-month recurring poor choices. Oh, okay. That's not the King of Samaria. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't need to hit the switch because I didn't hit it already. I'm not focusing at the moment. I really need some coffee. Also, this tag keeps sticking out of the back of my shirt, and it's really annoying. Alright, so without silver arrows or bow, there's a way to fight this boss where you just charge your spin attack and take damage from the... Like, the eyeballs do a ton of damage, but all the sludge everywhere else doesn't do that much damage. It always does 1 heart no matter what damage you have. So you can kind of, like, walk outside, take damage, and use the invulnerability frames to release your spin attack in the middle of all of them. It makes the fight relatively easy, as long as you have a lot of health.
Andy thinking.
Yo, Kyle. My boy Kyle with the 20 months in a row. Thank you very much for this support, bud. Appreciate it a lot. Alright, so we're gonna go do Uncle. There's also the 1 chest and escape. And that's, or not Uncle, Old Man. That's the last of the dark rooms that I still need to do. Could be a taco. Alright, so I'm probably gonna do escape chest first. Yep, no gray people allowed. Okay. So, just 1 chest that I gotta check over here. Alright, back to Old Man. I was hoping that'd be the mirror, so I could just do Swamp now. But, oh well. Yeah, this will be uploaded to YouTube as well. Yup. Oops. Pretty much anything I highlighted also goes up on YouTube. I still need to finish Turtle Rock, do Gan's Tower, do Swamp, and then do everything that Mirror and stuff blocks. So, you still got a bit. Mr. Patrick. Food break will probably be after, so no. I'm gonna go get coffee though, so that'll be like another 5 minutes or so once I'm done. Jeez, that's a nice alarm. Alright. Yeah, Futon. Yeah, something like that, Patty. What? 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 Oh god.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Your streams make my workdays better. Thanks for being you, Man Andy Hart.
Yo, Crazy Luck with the 2,000 biddies. Thank you very much, Crazy. I appreciate it a lot. Goodness gracious. I'm glad I make the workdays better, dude. Thank you. And yo, Jake's 12312. Welcome to Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new emotes. Give my boy Battered Mage a big ol' thank you. It says, damn son, where'd you find this? Oh, run the trap. Yep. Yeah, that room's not too bad in the dark. So these chests are never required to be done. Just skipping the laser. The game will always assume that you have either Mirror Shield, Cane, or Cape to get through them. Oh god. There's a ton of anti-fairies everywhere. Teach the class about Mitch. If you're afraid of Trinex, there's a door at the bottom of the laser bridge that you can bomb and exit and re-enter, so that if you die to Trinex or you run out of magic or something, need a mirror, you can easily come back and attempt Trinex again without having to go through the dungeon. Highly recommend if you're just starting out. Yo, Hedry, welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new emotes, Hedry. And give Battered Mage a big ol' thank you. And Hooded Dragon, welcome to the stream. Okay. So, off to GT. Still no mirror. Still no... What's up, Narkle? Still no cape, still no ether, still no red boom. Okay. There's the cape. So that'll give me one item. Oh god. There's a couple different ways you can route GT. You get a small key on the right side. Some people like to go right. I don't. Some people like to mirror at this point, and after you check all these 3 chests, and then do right side, which I also don't like. I just like going straight left after checking the right 2 chests. Okay, so I already found Big Key. Still looking for that hot mirror. Oops. Yeah, for finishing purposes, I would be good to go. I would just go upstairs and get to Aghanim 2 and kill Ganon, but because I'm showing where all the chest locations are, I am still collecting things. Unfortunately, the original game does not have a legendary pug warrior to save the world. Maybe one day there will be a game like that. I'm doing pretty good here. How about yourself, too? I need some coffee. Other than that, I'm good. If you need fairies, there's a bunch in here after Armos 2. To go upstairs, you need the big key and at least one small key to guarantee ability to finish Ganon's tower. There's one guaranteed small key from an enemy upstairs, but there's 2 small key doors, so it's nice to go up with at least one so you're not tempting fate. We're gonna do this chest first. Normally, if you were still looking for an item or something like that, you would do this room last, just because it's so long. And there's 4 chests, like 3 rooms after this, compared to the 1 chest that's here. So the likelihood that this chest would be the one thing you're looking for compared to the other room is, you know, a 1 in 5. But we'll just do it first because I'm collecting everything. Took a little too long in this little section right there, but that's fine. A battered mage with a gift to Jason L. Ward. The mirror. Alright. Finally found the mirror. And if you come to this side and you find the big key here like early, if you come this side first and you need a small key, before you mirror, or before you go back to the beginning, you want to come here and grab this pot key right here. Just to make sure that you can finish the dungeon. But give Battered Mage a big ol' thank you. Oh. Okay. Disappoint Bot doesn't have uptime, Futon. That's one of the only things that Disappoint Bot can do that Disappoint Bot can't do, and Nightbot can, because Nightbot has like Twitch API integration that it can pull info from, like that. Disappoint Bot can't do that. No, I don't have silvers yet. I haven't found them. Game will also never require you to begin with silvers, without silvers, but that is also a good thing to learn, just because that takes away one item that you need to beat the seed. It is a pretty difficult fight to learn, but there's a bunch of tutorials out there that you can use. Yeah, my tournament match is tonight. Yo, Hitaka, welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Give my boy Jason L. Ward a big ol' thank you. All the gifts today. People so nice. Well, learning how to do it is a little difficult. It's not a super hard fight, but learning is difficult. Yeah, my Key Sanity tournament race is tonight at 9 PM Eastern. Oops. Bombs. Alright, so if you only come up here with one key, one of these Helmosaurs has the small key. So you gotta kill that bad boy. Second. Full hearts don't normally refill your hearts all in one. The only full heart that actually refills them is Sanctuary Heart. No, full ones do not. If you play the vanilla game, you'll see when you get a full heart from a boss, it doesn't refill. Okay. Yeah, all in one. Exactly. Alright, we're gonna kill Aga real quick. Tempered Sword lags this room a lot. Most key dashes have setups, yes. This one you line up against the lower wall and dash up. Yeah, mind. Okay. Oh my god, I accidentally mirrored. Oh my god. That feel when you miss the sword button and you mirror instead. That's fine. That's fine. You're welcome, Patty. This is all for Patty. He needs more time to get ready because he's lazy. Oh god. I mean, I don't normally use items in Aghanim 1 either. I just accidentally pressed the mirror button instead of the sword button. Or I pressed them both at the same time. Luckily, Agatower is pretty quick. Nice, Patty. That was funny. Alright. So, alright, time for the cleanup. So I'm either missing 4 heart pieces or 1 heart container. The silver arrows, ether, the red boomerang. Oops. And probably various capacity upgrades. And butter sword. And mirror shield. Hey, there's silvers. So, Cape was also in Gan's Tower, so that's cool. So with the logic, it's actually in the logic that you don't need Hookshot for this room. So learning how to walk around there is pretty much a requirement. Yeah, I know where Mirror Shield is. No. Nice, already. What's up, Bloodlord at 2630? Welcome. And Modgad, oh god. Welcome to Bug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes, dude. Ether, yes. Bombos, no. Okay. So, I still need to get checkerboard. I still need to do Sahasrara item. I still need to get Mimic Cave, and I still need to get Sky Island. Okay, so last heart container is 3 more heart pieces. Probably be in swamp. I already have that out. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, crap. Whew. Also, the sea did have one of the big key locks in Skull, so that's one item that I am not able to open no matter what. Yeah, Spike Cave I'm doing with the Turtle Rock checks. Or the Death Mountain checks. So in a standard randomizer, when you come into swamp, if I don't get the map or the compass in the first 2 chests, I will go straight to the back, hoping to be able to potentially skip the entirety of left side. Obviously, in full clear mode, though, I will not skip left side, because doing left side first is faster than doing left side later if you have to do it. But yeah, I will skip left side early if I don't get map or compass early. If I do get map or compass early, that means that there's at least one item locked behind the left side, whether it's the big key leading to an item or just a straight up item. So if that's the case, then I won't skip it, depending upon how many things I'm still looking for. The fastest way to do left side early is to unlock this door, get that switch, don't drain the water because that drowns the key. It just leads to a little less backtracking overall. Avoids walking in the water more. That was good. Okay, there's Ether. Whew. Okay. I actually don't know, Jason. I don't know if that's the best strategy or not. Probably. But, yeah, it makes sense. If you have Hookshot, at least. If you don't have Hookshot, you need that key. Well, you wouldn't be able to drown the key if you didn't have Hookshot, so yeah. Best bet is to probably just go finish the left side, mirror, leave, come back. Right. I'll also show the trick for the staircase that's just south of here. If you end up getting big key in this part of the dungeon, want to check big chest. It's a little interesting. So Japanese 1.0 has a glitch where this staircase gets you stuck. So the one surefire way to make sure that you don't go back down the stairs when you go up them is to be lined up with this railing. So like just hold straight right, you hit dash and you tap up. So you have to make sure you hit dash first and then up so you're on this pixel. And then hold left at this staircase and then down. That way your down doesn't hit the trigger again. Yeah, that staircase sucks. Oops. Okay, so we're off to over here, get like Hylia item. Please. God. Oh God. Oh god. Alright. So I have Pedestal, and then Death Mountain. This is probably slower actually, but I don't know. I don't know. How do I want to do this? I don't really want to go all the way. It's a freaking Mimic Cave, but whatever. What are we looking for? Nothing. I'm just collecting everything so that people can use this guide to know where all chest locations are. It's faster because I'm doing this first. Otherwise, no. If you're just going to Turtle Rock, it's slower. Skull BK was in Skull Big Chest, so I could not get it. No, there's not. Okay, so I have a Spike Cave and Mimic Cave. Left, and I think that's it. No, you'd never be required to open every single chest. I guess theoretically it could happen if you like can't find silvers, and silvers in the last place you look. Well, I won't have 216 out of 216, or 215 out of 216 at the end of this. A lot of them are like small pot keys that you don't ever get, like in Ganon's Tower, or Misery Mire has a bunch of pot keys that you don't ever get. Yeah. It's not 100 arrows, it's 70 arrows and 50 bombs are the max. Alright, so we got butter. So now Mimic Cave should be the last heart piece. And then we'll be good to go. Oh, hold on. I didn't get any of these things. Right? Yeah. I don't know what the fire arrow glitch is. Alright. Oh, I think that's everything. Minus the one chest in Skullwoods I could not get. Does anybody think I forgot anything? Much might did real early. Alright, torch glitch. If you light the left torch before the right one goes out, the right one will stay lit indefinitely. Like that. Ganon just happened to be inside of the torch. So I didn't actually want to do it in that situation. With silver arrows, you generally don't really want torch glitch. It doesn't help you. Yeah, fireball would have been safer there. But yeah. I'm falling apart. But yeah, generally you don't want Torch Glitch with silver arrows because you usually get better positioning with letting them both go out, so you can control more when he stops initially. No, there's some positions where you can't get doubles. Okay. That's a good single for a 0. Whew. Hello? Oh my god. Ugh. Well, that was something. And we're done. Cool seed, right? Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back to take a look at the item count and stuff like that. Yeah, give me 1 minute, guys. Hold tight. Yo. What's up, everybody? Oh wow, it actually was 215 at 216. I guess they must have fixed it. Cool. Yeah, it was a rough one. The last time I did it, it was like not that much.